Focal or partial, you'll recall, describe the other main group of epileptic fits. The terms are more or less interchangeable, and they refer to a localized disturbance in some confined area of the brain. Least dramatic, perhaps, are the so-called simple partial fits, where the person affected is aware of everything that's happening. Here's Richard again.
I get first of all, I get a taste in the back of my mouth, pretty nondescript sort of taste. And then a hot pins and needles sort of sensation comes over the right side of my face and slowly starts working down my right body into my arm, makes it a little bit weak, and down into my groin and down my leg. And this goes on for, say, a couple of minutes or so, and then passes away. And you feel a lot better afterwards.
But during your fits, you can hear me very well, I can see that. Yes, and you understand me very well too, don't you?
Sometimes Richard's tingling sensation is accompanied by twitching of his right cheek and hand, indicating a slightly more severe simple partial fit. More dramatic are the three fits that follow, all originating in the temporal lobe. Such fits are by far the most common examples of the so-called complex partial fits. Confused behavior is often preceded by a characteristic aura, like Stewart's.
Well, it gives me a warning, which starts in the stomach. Yeah. There's a sinking feeling in the stomach, and it starts working its way up, and then into the head. Yeah. Once I get to the head, I just can't explain what it is. It's not a spinning, it's not dizziness or anything like that. It's just something I can't explain, but I know what it is. Sometimes it may fade away, and other times it'll build up, and I know I must get into a safe place.
Complex partial fits take many different forms, but Ken's distinctive movements are certainly unusual. Ken's repeated series of almost identical movements continues for several minutes. Mona's first attempt to communicate with him is unsuccessful. Yet later, when Jim and Mona speak to him again, Ken's able to respond, even between successive fits.
Just come and go with it. You tell them you have this like that before you don't mind at all.
All the features of this next fit are highly characteristic of complex partial fits. Keith, who's sitting in a chair on the right, suddenly becomes greatly agitated and confused.
Get out of the way, quick.
After rubbing his hands together vigorously, Keith plucks aimlessly at his clothes, all common features of this type of fit. A person in Keith's present condition may wander from room to room, picking up objects, or even undressing. Keith seems hardly aware of his surroundings at all. Yet when someone calls out, he responds.
Kevin. Okay? Yeah. All right.